Alright, what's up? This is Davey Irismart, call me Jeebus, Peter Sparks. Um some of you like to call me stupid, some of you like to call me a hack, or whatever you guys choose to call me. From Freestyle Street Basketball. Wow, that was really miserable. So anyways, I plan on making guides over the course of the next couple months. And I really don't want to go too in depth in this introduction because the last 3 times I've recorded this video, there has been an issue. But essentially a lot of people can't learn how to do things without visually seeing someone else do it and having them explain. So in thus, I've learned a new trick over the past 2 days, and I've really implemented it into my game, and I'd like to share it with other people. Maybe other people would like to learn how to do it. So I'll go into showing you guys this trick for now, and then I'll tell you about some projects coming up soon, what I plan on doing. But anyways, I'm trying to teach you how to two-step toss off a pump fake. And I'm not going to be able to do it here. Oh yeah, I am. I'm real skilled at this game. And then I missed the tip. So essentially, it's very simple. It can throw the defense off sometimes, and it forces centers to play honest on you after every single pump fake. So let's say I ride out and I pump fake. Their center has to choose, right? He has to play over top of my center. And in thus, I have that pass right there, right? So if I two-step toss and he's there, I'm an idiot, like a big idiot, because he's going to block the crap out of that. I might be able to get it open once or twice a game, but the whole point of it is to kind of get that stuck in their head, and like if the other center sees it, they're gonna have to defend it, and in thus it gives my center an automatic advantage, which is always important. It's always a threat you want to have. So, anyways, all you're really doing with this is getting in a position where you can't move after you pump fake whatever, and then you're inputting the D key away from the basket, right? So you do that like really stupid, ugly input, which looks like this if you don't pump fake that input. It's actually really useful if you know how to use it. I'm not gonna get into that right now though. But you're doing that after you pump fake, and immediately after you start that animation, you two-step toss. So let's hope I don't fuck up and make myself look stupid. There we go. Um, that's a very basic variation of it. Um, right after you pump fake. If you don't use Dream Shake, you get this half pivot. See how like my character pivots in a circle, and then I fail to do it because I'm an idiot. Um, that's an issue. So to prevent that from happening, you do something which is a little more complicated, but not that much harder. You pump fake, and then you go into DS. You use that input away from the basket to cancel, right? You cancel that animation, and boom, two-step toss. It's very simple. Um, there's also the fact that this is very threatening because you can go into this, right, which gives you a double dribble, which is scary as fuck for defenders, and I just failed the double dribble, especially when you have back dribble too. This can set up some die situations, or you can even go into something that we've advanced past, which is that, but still very useful. As long as your center understands how to pillar, it's very threatening, especially when you have pass and air and whatnot. And then you also have your DS and your DS pumps and all that mind game kind of stuff right there. Um, oh yeah, there's one more thing you can do. I guess it's kind of cute. You can go like that and then two-step toss. It's not too much of an advantage. There's also one more progression for this, which you guys are putting me on the spot by making me try this. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Davies a fucking monster, bro. First try. First try. DS cancel a two-step toss. Come on. Come on. Give me my daps, man. But I'm not gonna try it again. Let's leave it at I'm a fucking monster. Um, yeah, there's all that kind of progression for the small forward position that I think people need to learn to improve, because we've kind of hit a stalemate where it's pump fake or shoot, right? And defense honestly has overcome that point for small forwards, right? Which is why the position is so stagnant. Even in Korea, like they know all the things that I'm trying to learn. You know, all the things that I'm trying to implement to my game. But the defense can already lock all of that down, despite it already being more complicated than what we do. So in that, we need to learn how to not only catch up to what they're doing, but potentially exceed it if we want to make SF, a viable position. So that's what I intend on doing. Not only learning myself, but hopefully teaching some of you guys. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah. On to more like, I guess, if you don't want to hear anything about myself, you can turn this off right now. Um, I currently reside in Canada, so Boxing Day is coming up, which is always a dope time. Lots of sales. I'm looking at picking up Sennheiser RS 126s and Snowball, Snowflake, Blue Mic, which not the greatest quality, but they're more than good enough to podcast or do voiceovers on, which is all I'll ever do. And with that, I intend on making a lot of videos. So let's say this FSBA thing goes through, I might be doing game commentaries with someone else. It depends on who's down. They'll probably be fairly serious. I mean, we might do some funny ones. Like if Vans ever wants to get into it, he can hop on Skype sometime and we'll work something out, right? I'm working on some compilations. Hopefully, with me doing stuff like this. Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Hopefully, with me doing things like this in games, so I can kind of show y'all how to do this. I'm also working on some guides. I won't be putting those out until I get a better microphone. Not that this one's horrible per se. It's a cheap microphone, but I feel like with with something of better quality, not only does it make my job easier, it makes it easier to put up with my voice, which is already probably quite annoying at this point in time. So yeah, that's a thing. I'm seriously hoping this isn't like 20 minutes long. But yeah, expect some videos coming out. I smart call me Jeebus, Davy, stupid, Mr. Hacker, fucking some of y'all can call me a scrub, but it is what it is, yo. Easy. Um Step your game up, yo. That's all I gotta say.